Hey everyone, Sue Hanson here. Sorry it's a little dark, but my daughter decided that while I was working she wanted to fall asleep on the bed over there, and I'm hoping not to wake her up. So this video is part two of an assignment for a boot camp, and I'm actually doing two boot camps right now at the same time, which is pretty intense. Last Wednesday, it's Sunday night now, last Wednesday we had the kickoff of our Team Take Massive Action Boot Camp, and we had a two-part assignment. One of them involved my accountability partner, who I'm so happy that I hooked up with because she's awesome. Kind of funny because she's Susan and I'm Sue, so the two Sues. And she and I had to find a window of time before I left to go out of town Friday, where I wasn't going to have very much access to internet for the weekend. And we had these really short deadlines, which we really tried hard to make. So we had a well-formed outcome exercise to do, and then this one, which I'm going to do right now, which is talking about how did I get to where I am right now to being a master's student, basically from starting at point A, at my point A, and getting to point B, which is here being a master's student. And I'm going to get to that in just a second, but I just have to tell you that when you're trying to get to a goal, I think that there's just got to be something inside you that makes you, you still want to do some of the things that you do for fun, or maybe you still want to watch those TV shows, maybe you still want to go out with your friends, yet you realize that some of those things have to be sacrificed, and a lot of times your sleep has to be sacrificed. Like right now, I'm really tired because I worked all weekend on our brick and mortar. We really had to work a lot of hours this weekend for that, and then on top of that I was trying to squeeze in my homework assignments by sneaking in a little bit of internet time, but it was really difficult because we didn't have internet where we were living. So Thursday night, so I had a webinar Wednesday night, a 1 hour webinar and a homework assignment, and Thursday night we had I think it was a 1 or 2 hour webinar and another two-part homework assignment. So Thursday night, my accountability partner and I stayed up till about 3 in the morning working on our assignments, and then we had to finish them over the weekend. So this is my last thing to do other than make a comment. And getting from or going from being a really shy kid to progressing throughout my life, and I realized a couple of things. One of them was when I was really passionate about something and really wanted, the first time I realized that I could get beyond my shyness if something meant enough to me was when I was really young and I was in a Walgreens, or not, excuse me, not a Walgreens, a Woolworths. I don't know if you know what that is, but they had them back when I was a kid, and they had canaries, and no, not canaries, they had parakeets, and they had a bunch of parakeets, and I walked in. I love animals, absolutely love them, and I saw all these parakeets kind of crammed in. They were just crammed in this cage, and the water looked dirty, and they were overcrowded, and I just felt like they weren't being well taken care of. And I told my mom I had to ask for the manager. I don't know how old I was. I wasn't very old, and it was completely out of character for me. I wasn't one of those kids that would go up and talk to everybody and say whatever was on my mind. Oh, no, no, no. I was shy. So this was a huge deal for me. So I went up and I told the manager that I didn't think the birds were being taken care of, and there were too many birds in there, and they needed clean water and all this stuff. You know what? I don't know if it had anything to do with what I did, but the next time we went in that store, the birds were all gone. I don't know what happened, but I don't know if I wasn't the only one to complain or what. But what it made me realize was, yeah, when something meant enough for me, I was willing to stand up. So I've slowly progressed from, being shy to going in the military, which pushed me out of my comfort zone more, made me take on leadership roles, to going back to school, getting my marketing degree, to realizing that when I was in the Army, I had tried a bunch of different things to become an entrepreneur. Back then it was 1-900 numbers and just weird stuff like I know no money down real estate. This is where you would go to a big seminar and they would sell you a bunch of stuff and you came home and back when they had cassettes, yeah, I'm pretty old. Back when they had cassettes and I always had that bug. And then when I got out of the military, moved back to Wisconsin, got a job selling insurance, hated it, quit, decided I wanted to open my own business. In fact, I don't know if you can see it, but I was cleaning today and I put on an old shirt, and this old shirt, let me see if you can see it. Oh, this side. My maiden name's Carlson, and you can see this shirt. It's kind of old now. It's very old, but it says Carlson's Custom Cleaning, and if I turned around, it's all over the back, Carlson's Custom Cleaning. That was my first business that I owned myself, and it was an upholstery cleaning business. I bought equipment from a company called Von Schroeder. I went to school at their headquarters in Racine, Wisconsin. Learn how to do it. So I basically started my own business. Had to learn how to do sales and use tax, and basically build a business from scratch, work up a clientele and all of that. Expanded into carpet cleaning, and I got out of it later because I for various reasons, but still had that bug. So even though I went back to work for other people, I never was quite satisfied. So when I found the online marketing industry, I really loved the whole idea of how it worked. And so I was determined to figure it out, and I've just kind of been taking progressive steps forward because I believe in being an entrepreneur, and I believe in teaching my daughter to be an entrepreneur. And I like being my own business, my own boss. We have another business now, our brick and mortar business. And like I said, we were doing that business all weekend, and I'm just exhausted from that. I mean, physically exhausted. And I'm getting too old to do that physically exhausting work all the time, and I don't even want to do that kind of work anymore. And I don't have enough overhead, I don't have enough leeway in the budget right now to hire other people to do all this physically demanding work. So right now I'm doing it. And the funny thing is, it's given me a real perspective to how great the online marketing industry is because of the low investment to get in, but the huge income potential. And I love Empower Network because of it's kind of coupled two things I really love, and that's self-improvement and Tony Robbins. I'm a huge Tony Robbins fan. So self-improvement, Tony Robbins, becoming a better leader, becoming a better mentor, and I love coaching people. So it's just a really good fit for me. So I'm taking this opportunity to move another step forward in my progression as a person, as gaining skills that can help my team members, the ones I have now and the ones that are coming on into the future, because I want them to be able to achieve whatever dreams they want to. I have a bigger dream, or not a dream I won't say, but another goal of helping women or even men, and it started out as women, but helping people who want to become entrepreneurs with funding sources. If you need a few $100s to start a business, yes, I know you can go out, you can have a garage sale, you can sell something on Craigslist, you can do all kinds of stuff to have skin in the game. And this is not about giving a handout, this is about teaching someone to fish rather than giving them a fish and in the process, making them maybe do an interview, making them, take some classes, making them do a few things that's going to prove to them and to us that they have the staying power and the investment, even though it's not a huge financial investment. It's just a matter of making them realize that they have what it takes and they can move forward and they can pay it forward to somebody else. So it's just kind of one of the things I have in the back of my mind, and that's what I love about these progression and Empower Network. It just seems to plant more and more stuff in your mind. I mean, the possibilities are endless, not only for what you can do as an individual, but what you're going to be able to do at this level and beyond by forming joint partnerships with some of the other amazing people that we are meeting because of this industry. So yeah, I've gone from point A to point B because I want to get better, because I want more for our life, and I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to feel like we're starting to lose ground, which I can see happening to a lot of people because they're not keeping up with the changing times, and their income isn't keeping up with the costs that are rising. And I know that I need to have the skills that I'm learning here. I need to make myself valuable in the marketplace, and I want to do it in a way that's going to allow me to continue to be home with my daughter, and in a way that's going to allow us to be able to retire when we want to, and still continue to have my foot in this game, because I really love this industry and I love all the people that I'm meeting, and I just can't even imagine really just completely stepping out of it. So it's a fun place to be, even though we're working really hard and I'm exhausted because I'm trying to keep up with so much at once. But I know that by pushing through, by taking some of the things out of my life, that maybe I like to sit down once in a while. There's a couple TV shows that I would love to just sit down and veg out once in a while, but there's just not time for that right now. If I want to get where I want to go, and I'm willing to do that, I'm willing to be up at 12 o'clock when I'm exhausted just doing this video to get my last part of this assignment done. And after I cut this video, I'm going to upload it to where it needs to go, and I'm going to go and listen to some of the other videos and make my comments so I can be done with the last part of this assignment. And even though I couldn't quite get it in time to get critiqued, I still am getting it in, on the last day, on Sunday, and we got the other one turned in yesterday. So staying on target, moving forward, getting to the next level, playing full out, trying to do it, learn to do it more efficiently. And that's why I'm here, because I'm willing to do what it takes, and I'm willing to listen to the other people that have already done it. And if you're willing to do that too, you can do the same thing. You can be up here with us, and I hope that you are, because I can't wait to run beside you as well. So that's it. That's my video from getting from point A to point B and beyond point C, D, E, F, G, and all the way to the finish line, because that's what we're here. We're here on this planet to do more than just survive. We're here to thrive. We're here to help as many people as we can. And it's such a better life when you are contributing, having fun, rather than looking at the negative and struggling along from day to day. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see what happens between now and Denver. I'm running hard to get to Denver, and I'm running hard to do these assignments, and I'm here to help you too. If you want to get to the next level, please message me, talk to me, let's connect, because I love talking to people that also want to make their life better and make other people's lives better, and just work on their self-development and their self-improvement. I think it's awesome. I think it's a great way to spend your life. So take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.